Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Are you okay?
Good to be here again. Yeah, it's quite an amazing evening. It's quite cold.
A little bit cold. Change it. The weather's
Yeah,
changing.
it's getting a bit, yeah, it's quite cozy and hasn't gotten to the worst part. So it's,
Is it?
yeah, still cold, but not, a little bit manageable. Yeah.
Yeah, we're just walking.
Yeah.
We're walking into
The misery. Yeah.
going- walking into winter.
Weather for two. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back.
Isn't it strange to know that some people go into relationships during the winter because it's cold?
So, like, so
Yeah, honestly, yeah, because it's weather for two, and then sometimes when you have that fear of being lonely,
mhm.
and you just whether you like the person or not, you just
You
have
have to
someone
stay
you
in
could,
because of
yeah,
the weather. Is
yeah, someone you can cuddle with,
Yeah,
yeah.
you have to. You have to stay there. All right, guys. Welcome back.
Mm.
This is Wano. Welcome back to Wano Live podcast. All right. And then if you look on the screen, can see the topic of what we're going to discuss this evening
Why she hides her income?
and why she has her income. I
Yeah,
can
it's
see,
quite an
well,
interesting one. Yeah.
yeah, should a wife keep her income a secret?
A little bit of a yes and
Should a
no.
wife keep her income secret from the husband? Let me just
Mm.
ask that. That's the question. It's a question though. Can I say depends on how probably the relationship at this time or something.
Hmm.
Yeah, it would depend on the relationship, how the dynamics of this relationship, how they see each other, what
Or
everything, the
depending on the
communication.
man. Because I remember
Seriously, that's all.
I was having this conversation with my friend last 4 years December, and we were talking, and I told her point blank, I wouldn't marry a woman that earns more than me. And she at the time was earning, I think, 130 something thousand a year. She was a lawyer in a big law firm in the US. So
Mhm.
she felt a little bit sad by that. But then it's just that a lot of men feel intimidated when that happens.
When their wife is earning more than them,
Yeah. So yeah.
so that's the reason why maybe
Mhm.
she should have to like hide it.
That's why I said depends on the man. If the man sees the income as our income, that wouldn't work for me. The moment you start earning more than me, I'll need to start earning more than you. That wouldn't work for me. I wouldn't stay in a relationship where the
Mm,
woman earns more. No, no matter how anyone sees that. But some guys are fine with that.
really,
Yeah, some guys are okay. Me, technically, no. If I can't find a better job, I just break up.
seriously.
Yeah, marriage, I'll
I
just
will
divorce you straight away.
now seriously. I would like you to elaborate on that soon. But
Mm.
before that, let's just like do or the course. Guys, the number is going to be on the screen now. The number to join the program. Okay.
074 498 23876.
Yes. 0744 982 3876. It's a WhatsApp number to call to join the program. You can just put a comment on the comment section. If you have any question, you can just put it on the comment section. Then we have to like work on it or elaborate on just like
Mm.
discuss it as well. Can get back to you straight away. And the number is there just to call. Call the number. We would like to hear your opinion. Okay. Um, the line is open, so you can call on what we're discussing this evening. You understand? Should the wife keep her income a secret? Okay. The line is free. Call one on now on +44 744 982 3876. Call now. The line is free. Okay. So in today's society, you can see that the financial transparency
Mm.
within a marriage is often considered crucial for maintaining, harmony, or you can say maintaining peace in a relationship sometimes.
Mm.
Okay, but the question is, should a wife keep her income secret from her husband? When you look at that topic, or when you look at that question, it's sensitive. It's a very sensitive question.
Sometimes keeping it secret makes
Mm,
peace. Small piece when it's kept secret.
Seriously. So
Take it to the
it's
grave.
it's a very
To the grave.
it's a very sensitive and complex issue
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to relationship harmony. Understand? And that's the reason why I want us to want to analyze it.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go through the transparency, we'll go through the financial understanding. You know, have to
Mm-hmm.
understand all that. Also, after that, maybe you ask about the reason why maybe someone can keep a secret, keep that income
Mm-hmm.
secret, something like that. Then we can look into maybe the consequences
Mm-hmm.
when you keep a secret.
Mm-hmm.
What will happen? I get me. So from there, then maybe they come into the how to balance it, what you can do when you find yourself in that situation. Understand? But let's just jump into it straight away. Understanding the financial transparency in marriage. Why would someone, a woman that you married, just have it in mind that when you guys went to altar on that day of the vow, after everything, both of you become one? Because in most cases, the woman will leave her parents' name to start answering the husband's name. And if
Mm-hmm.
you go through the Holy Bible, it says that once you're married, they become one. So when you're one, that means there's no secret. Everything's supposed to be in open. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? So why should someone, when you someone you call your wife, then start working, they start earning their money and all that, but they will never tell their husband how much they're earning or tell them what they are bringing in when it comes to income. Do you understand? Why shouldn't they make it transparent? Why shouldn't they, confide in the husband, let them understand this is how much I'm making in a month or in a year or something like that, so that as a couple they can plan ahead. Why would she do that? Keep her income a secret.
I think it's. I think it boils down to cases where if the woman earns, I would say, now this is my take on it. Now, if your man is earning a lot more than you, then you can tell him what you earn. But then if the salary is quite similar and or probably you earn more, keep it secret. Or probably lie to him. Yeah, lie to him. Because the thing is that it bruises the man's ego when the woman's earning more than him. So it bruises his ego, and you can't guarantee that dynamics of the relationship will remain the same when the woman started on a low income and then started earning more than the man. A lot of the time, problems start in a relationship when the moment the woman starts earning more than the man. So I wouldn't blame any
So
woman
you
that
mean that
keeps her
if she make it open, then the man will start feeling insecure?
insecure, yeah, feeling less of a man.
Is it just? Are you referring to just because I don't think there are some men that don't really
Yeah,
that.
that
There are some men that
initially when I
push.
start
There are some
initially
men that push
mm,
their women
to go
to
on.
go on to make more
Yeah,
money and all that.
that's why I
So
said
that
in
those kind of men cannot feel insecure when
that's what
the wife is making money.
that's what I said initially, that it it depends on the man.
Mm,
Remember when we brought up the topic, I said it depends on the man.
mm.
Now, if the man is the kind of person that is pushing you, that doesn't feel intimidated by your success, and then yes, it could work. But then if the man feels like the kind of person that always want to be the one in charge, then you gotta be very, very careful around that topic.
But if you, I want to highlight something.
Mm,
This research by
mm,
is the American Psychological Association.
mhm,
They were saying that they were just saying that couples that tends to open tends to open their finances,
mhm,
tends to be transparent to each other.
mm.
Understand? They normally they don't feel stress. They don't feel how will I put it?
Yeah, there's
They
less
normally,
stress in the relationship,
yeah,
yeah.
they normally have a healthy relationship
Mm,
when they know, both of them know what they are earning and all that. When they life everything is open. Understand? And most times those that normally hide their income, when the husband or the
mm,
later find out what she's earning, That's where
Yeah, the
everything start
trust issues.
issues and
Yes,
everything
that's
start becoming then when they start having problem in their marriages. You understand me? So, like you saying, he said something at the beginning. He said that if your wife, if your wife is earning more than you,
yeah. Me personally, I would work away from that.
and
Yeah,
then
if
you,
I don't find something else, or if I don't up my income, definitely walking out of that relationship.
why?
Yeah, because no, I'm quite a traditional man. I don't believe women should earn more than their men in a relationship.
And
And I can only be pleased if I'm earning a lot more than that and I maintain. Yeah, because I've heard a lot of stories that touches the heart.
I understand that, but in today's society, women
Mm.
earn more.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to stay in that. I'll be honest, point blank. I'll walk away.
So you would not allow her to like
No,
earn more than you.
no, no, no. Unfortunately, no.
Why? It was
Like,
the reason why.
no,
Because
no.
you're gonna be what was it?
Yeah, because
Insecurity
yeah,
or insecurity
honestly,
or
yeah,
what?
I feel that men should earn more
Mm.
than their wives.
Why?
Yeah, because men are the providers. The
Hmm.
moment women start providing in a relationship or marriage, they feel less feminine. They love it when the men take care of them. They love it when the men spoil them. They have their own money, but they want to enjoy your own money. And you need to have enough. For example, I would say for example, you're earning £1,000
Mm.
and your wife is earning, let's say 1,500. You're earning 1,500 and she's earning 1,500. Now, how pleased would you be, or how easy would it be for you to bring out £200 of your £1,000 to buy her wig? She earns 1,500 and you earn 1,000, and she asks you for wigs tomorrow. I mean, women have their money, but then there is this popular saying, the man's money is our money,
Yeah.
the woman's money is her money.
Yeah, but I think in most of these things the way normally like
Mm.
the way we're analyzing it is just based on cultural values.
I don't think so. Even in today's world, like
It's
I've
cultural values
I've been
because
in forums, yeah, with American women, white women, and yeah, but that's when they kind of women should feel like the women. And men are meant to provide. Men are created and destined to provide, to be the providers. God made men as providers.
okay, I understand that, but
Mm,
at the beginning, most times, let's just put it in the 20 years, 40 years ago, or
mm,
can say even 20 years. No, 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 it's not even about 40 years ago. Let me just put it
mm.
that way. When
But the,
during our
but
parents'
then
days,
check the divorce rate then and the
no, no, no,
divorce rate now.
those time,
Mm.
that's what maybe you can say this
Yeah,
that
yeah, but check the divorce
no,
rate
no, no, no,
then
no,
and now.
men were providers.
Hmm.
They were providers
Mm.
then.
And they were more masculine men.
No, and if you remember those days,
Mm.
the parents normally they sponsor their male children. They send them
Mm.
to school.
Mm.
They, if they want to do business, they invest in them
Mm.
for them to prosper, for them to like
Mm.
do well, whatever they want to do.
Mhm.
Why their girls, they don't normally put effort in their
In the
girls.
girls, yeah.
For the last 20 years, all those things have changed.
Yeah.
As it's changed now, in most homes,
Mm.
the girls, the
Mm.
parents putting a lot of effort to put their girls to school
Mm.
and all that. And once these girls come out of school, like we discussed this a
Mm.
couple of days, isn't it?
Mhm.
Once they come out of school, they normally get jobs before their main counterpart.
Mm.
Do you understand? And that's already the guy or whoever that may be. Let's just, for example, you are in the same class with your girl or with a
Mhm.
girl, both of you, maybe you guys are friends or something. And once you come out of university, but like I
Mm.
told you this last time. Once you come out of university, some of them already,
They're already working, yeah.
two of
Facts.
you go for the same
Yeah, facts, yeah.
interview,
True, yeah.
the girls will get a job.
Yeah.
And
But
there was when they're starting all that, what do you think is gonna happen to
but
the
then it
guys? But
doesn't mean that they are providers.
no, 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 no. It's not what I'm saying, but
Mm.
they most of them earn more than
Mm.
the men.
Mm.
So once you see the dynamics, the society is changing so much. It's changing so
Mm.
bad. Many women, a lot of them, if you see, come to healthcare, you come to finance, majority place, you see, even now in politics,
Mm.
a lot of them,
Yeah,
even in this country,
but then
there are a lot of them
but then
now.
that changes. Like, if for example, if we have 100 men in the world today, I will tell you more than 60% would feel insecure when their women is earning a lot more than them. No, let's
It's
say
not
for
happening.
example, no, let's say for example, you earn 1,000, she earns 2,000. So who pays the most bills in the house?
It's
She.
it's not. It depends on how you guys organize it. That's what I'm saying. It depends on the
Mm,
dynamics of the relationship.
mm.
If you guys talk to each other, if you
But then if
understand
you
each other
see
and
that
stuff,
she earns a lot more and you are going, like as a man, you are going to, unless you guys are going to go 50-50, and most women, I'll tell you this for a fact, no matter how much she earns,
mm,
most women are not happy going 50-50 with a man.
a lot of homes, a lot of families here in Europe,
Yeah, but
even in
then
some
check the
places in Arab.
divorce rate in
No,
these
no, no.
places you're mentioning.
What I'm trying to explain to you is that even here in Europe, a lot of
Mm.
families are doing 50-50 because
Yeah,
one
but
person cannot handle it because things are expensive these days.
yeah, but
High
check
cost of everything is too
check
much.
the
You
dynamics
understand?
of that relationships. Like women feel emasculated when they share your
Now,
responsibilities.
even if even if you carry the whole burden on yourself, they will still do the same. It depends on the girl. It depends on the relationship. It depends on how
Mm.
you. It depends on someone you meet. It depends on understanding that comes into
No,
that
if you are a
relationship.
provider and a protector, she would respect you.
It doesn't. It doesn't work like that. Ask.
Mm.
We There's a lot of examples.
Mm.
A lot of examples. What's going on? You made the mention of diaries last time. It's like we were picking on him every time. You know what I mean? The diaries. The guy that you said
Yeah,
that the wife.
yeah, Tyrese, yeah.
Are you going to tell me that he was not a provider? He was a provider.
Yeah, but she was a
But
hoe.
no, that's one. It depends on the girl.
Yeah, she's a full-time prostitute.
It
Yeah.
depends on the girl. It's not everyone.
But you need to realize that she didn't go in there for marriage. She went in to
How
cash
the
out.
same thing. The same thing. Some women that even if you are earning 1,000 and
Mm.
they're earning 5,000, they will still want you to. They will still want to take that 1,000 and put on
Yeah,
top of
because they're
them.
women.
No, 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 no. It's not every woman. It's not every
Yeah,
woman.
but yeah, but then
It depends on the
yeah,
girl.
but the girls that you're talking about that'll be good, that wouldn't care about your money. They're just
No, no,
less
it's
than
not
10
about
in the
being
whole
no,
world.
no, it's not about being cared about your money. You as a man know your responsibilities. You have to take care of your responsibilities. You have to carry you have to know what is your responsibility.
Mm.
But
But
if you neglect your
but they
responsibility,
still
and if you
expect you
under,
to cover at least 60% to
that's
70%
what
of
I'm
the
saying, is your
bills.
responsibility.
Yeah, so
You know what's
60
your
to 70
responsibility.
percent,
It's your responsibility. Just do what you have to do as
and
a man.
she earns
You
more.
understand? Even if she earns more, it depends on understanding.
So now let's say for example,
It
like
depends on understanding.
the house rent is you earn 1,000, she earns 5,000, and the house rent is 800. You pay 800 of your rent,
Mhm.
of your salary, you're left with 200,
Yeah,
and she probably covers council tax and feeding,
yeah.
probably just
Mm,
maybe the expense probably at
mm,
200.
mm,
So she has probably four thousand eight hundred to save,
mhm.
and you have nothing
200.
to lay. You have
You got
200.
200 left on
So
you.
then,
That's what I'm saying to you. It
how do
depends
you
on.
feel
No,
month
no, no.
after month?
Now that's what I'm telling you. It depends on the girl. If a woman
Yeah,
that
but then
no, no,
it depends on the girl. Like if she
it's
starts paying 60% of the
no, no,
rent,
no.
yeah, it
There's a
gets
lot.
to a point.
No, no. It's not all of them. Listen, I was like I was in one forum as well. The same thing.
Mm.
Majority of them were saying that. Some of the girls, women there, were saying that.
But don't,
What I was no, no. What I was
maybe
saying.
you
What I
read
was saying.
online.
No. What was
These girls
saying.
would say any
No,
sweet
no,
thing
no, it's not
online to
that. But
find a man.
it's a forum. They were gonna
Mm.
say it. Understand? But the issue is that if a man, for example, you notice that she's earning 4,000 and you
Mm.
earning 1,000, then because she's earning 4,000, then you have that entitlement. I said, yeah, come on, man, you earn a lot more than me.
Mm.
Then you have to do this. Then you add her that do this, do that one, do that one. Do you understand? That's where the problem comes
Yeah,
in. That's where the problem comes in.
now look at it this way. Yeah,
That's where the problem
if
comes in.
now you guys are in a relationship and she earns a lot more, and now there is what is called power dynamics in a
Mhm.
relationship. Now, for any successful relationship, there has to be a leader. Is it a man or the woman? Now,
It
when there is a bit of a power tussle where, oh, she earns a lot more, and yeah, that's when the man feels entitled. Oh, you earn a lot more. You need to pay this. You need to pay this, and it, a lot. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
on the long
Yeah,
run,
no,
it's
no,
gonna
no.
cause a lot of problem.
Once you started ordering,
Mm.
making demands,
But
No,
honestly,
once you
how
start
would
doing that,
it,
that's what the problem is.
yeah, but then it becomes it depends if the girl is a good girl. Some girls,
Mm,
the moment they start earning more, they're selfish with their money. And you as the man, if you don't have a lot to say, if you're gonna tell her, oh hey,
yeah,
yeah, you
that's
earn a lot
where
more.
that's why most of those homes
Mm,
there's a lot of divorce. You see
mm,
separation. That's where because there's no way you can stand.
mm-hmm,
If a woman if a woman wants to keep her home,
mm.
they will do everything possible to make it work. Now it depends on the man.
But then in today's world where they tell you they don't
No,
really need men,
no, that's it depends. That's on listen, just let's just be honest and put it this way.
mm,
It happens everywhere. The rate of divorce is high, or rate of separation.
the rate of divorce is
Yeah,
high
the rate
because
of
women
or,
are. I've heard this from I've heard this from more women that left their husbands. The moment they feel they can do what you do for them,
mhm.
they say there's no need for you.
Listen, I
This is why, for
understand.
example, this is why a lot of successful women are single. I'm
No,
not talking about those. Let's talk about the
you know,
billionaires, the rich, rich
let I
ones that
understand.
rose to the top.
Let me just let me analyze. Let me just bring it down to you. Let me
Mm,
get you understand this proper. Some women, once they start making more money,
mm,
then some of them they get carried away.
mm-hmm.
As they get carried away, the respect they have for their man
Start
will
reducing.
start reducing.
Mm,
Now they're feeling entitled,
mm,
they're feeling confident and all that.
mm,
But who gives them that authority at the first time is the man. Let me just explain that to you. Why? A man, if you are in control of your home,
mm,
it doesn't matter how much she has, how
mm.
much she controls.
And how much bill she pays.
How no no I say how much she controls.
Yeah. Unless she's not paying more.
No wait. Let me just land. You are in control.
Mm.
You know your boundaries. She
Mm-hmm.
knows her boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
She know her limits. She knows where to
Mm.
get to.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on the man.
Okay.
Why is it easy for a broke guy, some of those bad guys you see that are
Mm.
broke, some of those rich girls that you're talking about now, are spending more money on those broke guys?
Okay. Let me answer that question.
They are
Like
bad boys.
no. Okay, yeah. You see those broke
Yeah,
guys and well, those broke
yeah.
guys, they know how to mentally manipulate those women.
No, they know their boundaries. They know how to hold them. They know what to do. They keep their line. But once you, as a man, once you don't know your levels, what I mean by you don't know the boundaries and all that, do you understand? Then she will ride over you.
But do not forget that those broke guys usually are more good intimately than
It doesn't forget about going,
okay.
forget about that. Forget it about that.
Let's look at the
I'm
case of
talking about
let's look at
being know
let's look
your
at the
value. You
case of
understand?
Nicki Minaj and her men. Now, Nicki Minaj, the rapper,
Mm,
she all her relationships, from what I can see, she's always been the alpha one. She has always been the one earning.
mhm.
And then if you see her men, you would know that she's the one in charge in the relationship. She earns more and she has the power. Now, the person that has the more money has the more control.
Let me tell you something. Right?
Mm,
In There are some guys, there are some people, some men. You see them,
mm,
yeah. They let you as a woman feel that you're in charge, but you're not in charge.
mm. But then, you know what it is
You know
getting
that?
married to Nicki Minaj? Like,
No,
your
there are
Nicki
some
Minaj
women, there are
husbands.
some guys. Some of them even
Yeah, yeah, but then
this
how come she's always very good at getting those that makes her feel in charge? Like all her men, she has always been the dump.
probably no, it's not dumb. Probably some of the guys maybe they're trying to make her feel that she's in charge. She's not in charge.
Mhm. I mean, all her long relationships,
That's it. No,
she has always been the
some of them
dump.
they're not. They're not.
She,
Okay, guys, let's just allow some of our viewers to. Yo, guys, the line is open. You can put your question. Put your question on the comment section. We just have to read them out. Okay, so all right. I would like you guys gonna join us on what we're discussing this evening. Okay. Hope they can hear us well, yeah? Is it all right? Okay, good. All right. So the like what we're discussing, we're
Mm-hmm.
talking now, we're still on this thing. The reasons why some women they keep their income secret. Okay, you were talking now. You were saying that most times the men, some of the men, they feel insecure.
Mm.
They feel maybe they have that insecurity in them, and because of that, some of their women, once they find out that the men, because the woman they know, they have the feeling that the man maybe is insecure, as even insecure, then they hide their income. They will not let the man know
Mm.
why. Understand how
Well,
much they
to
earn
me,
because of that,
to me,
because him being insecure and all that.
mm,
And some of those guys, you see that just because of that insecurity, they become they have always having anger issues.
no,
That's
to
what I
me,
mean.
I'll be like, just cover. Let's say, for example, if we were to contribute in provision,
Mhm,
I'll be like, okay, cover this side of the bills. Probably it's a feeding. Just cover that. Cover that. I don't want to know what you earn. I'll just do my part. I'll just do what I'm supposed to do. And yeah, because honestly, now look at it this way, like men are meant to be providers. Now, this is like when Adam and Eve sinned back in the days, when God came down to curse them, he cursed the woman in terms of producing children, but then cursed the man in the area of
provision.
provision.
Mhm,
Yeah, because men are meant that this is design. Now, this is the reason why we're having a lot. Okay, for example, if we have there are men in today's society that will tell you that if the woman earns more, they're more than happy to cook and clean. Because if she earns more and she covers more of the bills, why should she? Yeah, because for her to earn more, she had to put in more hours, and after doing those hours, she's tired. She don't have time for children. She doesn't have time for cooking. She doesn't have time to do what a normal wife should do.
mhm.
So, I mean, if she's doing all of that, then it means you got it. And there is nothing that tears me apart than seeing men that agree with the fact that they have to share house duties with women.
Y-
I don't really agree with that.
There's what I was talking about cultural influences. If you look at Africa, if you go to, for example, Nigeria, right? In Nigeria, majority of men, it's just like, let's just put it, the culture put that, is the assumption, put it that way, that men should provide.
Mm.
Men
I
are
don't
the
think it's a
no, no, no.
culture
I'm telling
thing.
you, it's a cultural
No,
stuff.
it's design.
No, it's a cultural thing because even here in the West,
Mm.
there was a time women cannot vote. There was a time women they don't go to work. It's only their men that provide. The women will be at home. All their job is to take care of the
Okay.
kids and
Now,
clean. But all those things have changed.
okay, now I have a lot of white my area, I have a lot of white men that live around me, and their wives do part time to be able to raise their children.
Yes, it depends. That's what I'm saying. Because the culture, majority all those people you look at them, they're Eastern Europeans. Some
No,
of them are
white British wives.
no, some of
Like,
them are Eastern
how are you
Europeans.
going to have
Some of
time
them,
to raise the children if you're doing full time like the man?
many of them are working. The woman is working, the men are working.
But then
And
how
the
are you
way it
going
is,
to how are you
yeah.
gonna raise the child properly
That's why you see that they're taking their kids,
to
to
nurseries
nurseries and
and
all that.
daycare?
Because the cost of living is exorbitant now. It's very high. You cannot depend on only one person now to pay the bills or to do everything. You understand? And that's the reason why in this country there's a structure so that they can support. That's why you have all this
But then they can have
social
part
care.
time
No,
and
no, no. They have you can have just go to seek for how I'm looking for what they call it again.
welfare and
Welfare system. They have their welfare system where they can like support families. They check
because
on
I'm
income and
trying
all
to
that
look at
because
it this way.
things are not the same
I'm looking
the
at
way
it
it used
this
to be
way.
before.
Yeah, a woman goes to work full time, leaves. I mean, most hours is leave at 8, come back 6. When you're back at 6, you're tired. and then you don't even have time for the kids. You're not really part of their growing up. And then same with the man. And then so what time do you guys actually have time for each other? Because then when you're back, you're tired. She's back, she's tired. I mean,
That's it. That's why you the
and
person
then
will
she's
understand.
earning more.
And she's
And as a woman, I'll be very honest with you, no woman
mm,
that is earning more doing donkey hours is satisfied, because women are natural nurturers.
mm,
They're designed by God to nurture. That's why it's easy. I was having this conversation with I asked this question to three women, and I asked them, I said, why do you guys go for the second child after the pains you've gone through the first time? And that's because they are natural nurturers. They were created to nurture. They were created to raise their children. And then them going to work, working donkey hours and making zillions of money,
yeah,
and their kids are growing up without them playing an active role in it. I don't think any sane woman will be happy with that arrangement.
yeah. But that's the reason why. That's the reason why there's a structure in this country. That's the reason why there's a structure. If 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 you look at it this way now, many in many homes, especially the younger generation,
Mm-hmm.
if you look at them, some of them, the men are even staying at home taking care of the kids more than
Mm.
the women. Telling you, a lot of them are staying home now, taking care of their kids. Their women who go to work. Okay, because majority, some of the works or some of the jobs that are paying more, some of them that easy jobs that you can get is a little bit like feminine works jobs. You go to nursing, you go to some of those. You understand
Mm.
what I mean? So many women they are doing that, but their men, some of them they stay home, take care of their kids and all that.
Be a
They say, but
stay at home
yeah,
dad.
a lot of them having a stay home dad. They take care of their kids. They even some of
Yeah, but
them
then
they cook and
that's
all that.
having roles
Yeah,
reversed.
that's the way it is at in this country and even some of the European
Yeah, but
countries.
I'll be
It's
very honest
happening
with you.
now, but that's what I said to you is a cultural influence. The
Mm.
cultural influence. A lot of things are changing these days, but where we come from, we are not raised that way. Our culture would not accept that,
Yeah,
irrespective of what is happening around here.
I'll be
Understand things happening.
now.
You
The thing is
cannot
that
stay at home. Your
men
wife is working and then still take care of the kids.
men are designed to do hard things, and staying at home to make the home is not hard enough for a man to do.
No, it's not. It's not that. A lot of women, a lot of men. Even I was listening to LBC the other day, and there are many men were calling. They're home taking care of their kids. They're taking care of the kids. They take care of the kids. They clean the home, take them to
Cook and
nursery,
clean.
do everything. And still, some of them they're still doing like they are working from home. They
Mm.
say they prefer that. They just don't want stress. They do that. It depends
Whilst
on
the
the home.
wife goes to
Wife
work.
what to work and all that. It depends on the dynamics of that
Mm.
relationship, how they see themselves. Okay, so when you're talking about the woman now hiding her income,
Let's be honest with you. I mean,
that's a
it's
that's another
in
kind
that
of different.
dynamics where the woman is where the man is at home taking care of the kids
Mm,
and doing house shows and all of that, and the woman goes to work.
mm.
I would feel a little bit less masculine in that scenario.
Yes, it depends. It depends on the
Husband will clean
no.
and
It depends on it depends on the individual. It depends on the marriage. It depends on
to be
the
honest
way
with
they understand each other.
you know how
It depends on how they understand each other. For real.
like for example, I mean I ventured into cooking some years back, and staying in the kitchen and spending hours cooking was a lot of work and
Mm,
draining. But then I spoke to some ladies and they say they actually enjoy cooking.
mm.
So to me, if a man says that he enjoys cooking, it'd be a lot weird for me.
No, some men cook more than women.
Enjoy cooking, you know.
No, some
It's
men they cook good. I'm talking about good
you
more
know
than
when they say
women.
they enjoy
Yeah,
cooking, they enjoy being in the kitchen
seriously.
cooking.
See,
Yeah.
a lot of chefs, good chefs are men.
Yes.
Okay, so that's it because they love it. They love doing that.
Mm.
I get a minute, but
But that's profession.
what's the difference?
You know when profession, he's earning money, he's being
Yeah, but
paid
this is
for it.
well, how did they start?
Yeah, but then a man that enjoys cooking, being
Mm,
at home enjoying cooking, that's a
mm.
feminine thing for me.
No. See, it depends. That's what I'm saying to you. It's not like that.
Mm.
You shouldn't see it that way because the men, some of them, they have restaurants. Some of them, they're chefs. Some of them, you see them, they love cooking. They love being in the
Mm.
kitchen. They love missing. They see it as an art. They
Mm.
miss one or two things just to prepare some yummy food,
Mm.
delicious food.
Mm.
Some of them enjoy that.
I don't
Why?
like eating food made
Yeah.
by men, to be honest.
Why some don't? They
Mm.
find it, boring. They find it like, big work. Do you understand me? But it depends. There are some women too, they don't like going to the kitchen and all that. But it depends on what you want. What you want to your relationship. What are the dynamics in your relationship? What is it that you guys want in
I
your
remember
relationship?
one of Cardi
But when
B's song.
mm,
Cardi B was trying to talk about how does that for men, and she said she can cook and clean. Because yeah, I can cook, I can clean.
so that's what I'm saying. It depends on the dynamics of the relationship. You understand? But the reasons that we're still on the guys, listen, the line is open. You can see like a call or send your comment. Okay. Send if you have any questions on what we're discussing that, and just put in the comment section. Okay, we'll look into it. Understand? We okay. We're still on the reasons why some women they keep their income secret. Okay, we're still on that because when you're talking about the card, is it what they call it,
Cardi B.
Cardi B and all those, all those ones. Those are celebrities. Okay, those are celebrities. The way
Mm.
in the celebrity world is quite different from normal
But
one
then, yeah,
because what they show you outside, what you see on the camera, what you see on the social media, what you see all of those things, it's not how it is after when the camera is switched off. It's not what it is. They have their PR, they will have the people that like, come around, they will discuss of what they want to post, they want to do, they want all that. The same thing with some of these rappers. Some of them, they know each other, they discuss that. Okay, let's have a beef. With the beef, we can make more records. Then they will bring it out, everybody will see that they have a beef. While behind the closed door, they are not having any beef. It's just for the publicity stunt. They just want to make money. You understand? All of those things you see, that's why I don't normally look into all those celebrity, their lifestyle, other stuff, because some of them is just it's just an arrangement in order to like have a lot of followers, have a lot of you know deceive a
sales,
lot,
album
yeah,
sales, yeah.
just to deceive your younger generation. If you look at what they do, it's quite different from normal lifestyle. So, but if we come to normal life, family structure, family dynamics, family issues, when you're looking into that, a woman you marry, you went to church or you went to the registrar, you guys have that certificate, you sign the certificate, and you just from there come out. And then she start making money, or maybe she got a job. As she got a job, then she start making money, and you are the husband, you don't know how much she's making, and she started in that. What is the reason? That's what we're just asking. Why
Mm.
would she do that?
Now that now that
Why would she
now
hide
the
her
reason
goods?
why when I started initially, I said if you know what your husband is earning and is higher, then you probably tell him something less.
And you said they said something like because of insecurity or that. There are some men. There are some men like even
Unless you discover that your man is the kind that wants to push you, oh, go do masters, go do these, go do this, go do this, and then you can now be transparent with him. But then if he's the type of person that would feel threatened the moment you started making more, then I don't think it's a wise decision to tell him.
yeah, some of those women they know that their men, maybe that man is someone they put in.
Some men are jealous.
Yeah, you
Like
can put that, yeah, jealous,
I
or you
remember,
can put in that insecure. But I think maybe I look at it as someone that is being proud. If you have pride, if you have
no,
pride
it's the
inside of
ego of a
yeah,
man,
ego.
not
That's what I'm saying.
pride.
Yeah, if you have that
It's a male
and
ego, and that's
yeah,
natural. It's
ego
as natural as anything.
ego and pride goes. They just walk hand in hand.
No, just like the lion. Lion goes to kill. That's the lion.
Ego and the pride they work the same. They work.
Yeah, the lion pride. Yeah.
They work in the same company. Just depends on the role they play, but they're the same
But then
thing.
I'll be very honest with you, like dynamics of I'm trying to look at the dynamics of a couple, the man and the woman, then the woman earns more while the man stays at home, and the
No, it's
man is
not about staying at home. We're not even talking about man staying
staying
at
at
home. We're
home
talking about
cleaning.
both of them are working,
Mm.
but she wants to hide her income. She doesn't want the man to know what she's earning. That's what we're talking about. Okay. She want to hide her income. That's what we're talking about. Are you getting me? That is the issue. Hello, good evening. Welcome.
Sorry, I was rushing. I'm on transit. I was rushing to meet up. Thank God I meet up. So I want to make a contribution.
Yeah, go on.
So we have two sets of home. Understand?
Mhm.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go on.
So we have good home and you have bad home. So
Okay.
let me use the good home as a case study. So when you bring in a good home, a wife supposed to show the husband his income. Understand?
Yeah,
The husband supposed
why? What's the reason? Why would she show her husband her income?
because one, the wife is a helper. That's why the reason why you should show there are some things, but the woman should show the man the income, but it's not guaranteed that the man will collect it from her. That is the mistake some men do. Because once you show it to you, it's good for you to know what she earns. Understand? But it's not good for you to collect it. Because one, there are some things that will arise in a home when you are not there. The woman, a good woman, should use those things as to augment the upkeeping of the house. You hear me?
Okay.
So that's why at the initial time I say we have two homes. But there are some bad homes. Once their husband is away of what the woman earns, you see that you have some lazy ones. The man will not depend on that woman. You see that once the thing come in, the man would like to collect it and say he's the head of the house, that he's supposed to make use of it, which is not proper.
Yeah.
Which is proper. So that's why I use that set of homes to as an illustration. Understand?
Yeah.
You have the good one, have the bad one, but the good ones, the two couples cover each other shortcoming.
Okay.
Understand? Like, let me use my own home. My wife, she's a civil servant.
Yeah, I'm listening. Yeah, go on.
Hello?
Yeah, go on.
Hello.
Yeah.
So she don't give me all, understand?
Yeah.
At least she will not say, honey, use this one to support. And the rest, she will use it for her own upkeep, understand? And when there is lack in the house, she will use those things and supplement the thing.
So
But
what you're saying is that her income is a backup, is it?
Yeah.
But does she earn more than you though?
Yeah, she earn more than me.
Okay.
But doesn't look at her money. Understand?
And she respects you though.
Yeah, she does. Because when that money, all this monthly income, when that money is not there, I cut off everything.
Yeah.
I take care of her up and down. But once the money comes in, she will tell me, now, honey, they paid us today. So see. Okay, I'll tell her what to do. She does that. But in a bad home, when the man collects from the wife, or when the man knows the income of the wife, the man will not like to give the wife anything again. That's the reason why some of them touch the thing.
They don't tell their
know,
husband.
the women, their nature, you pamper them. Nothing you give them that will be enough for them. So they value that one their husband give them more than that one they receive. I don't know whether I'm making sense.
Yeah, but yeah, that's your responsibility as a man. Then it's still like, they still value. No matter how much money they're earning. That was what I was trying to explain to you earlier. Once the man is still in control, you know what to do. You know your boundaries. You still do your thing. Okay, go on. Sorry about that. Yeah, go on.
But there are some, we have categories of men, categories of women. There are some women that will earn their income, they will now use it and give their husband for expenses. The husband will be bringing out. Once the woman needs anything, the husband will provide. There are some that it doesn't work like that. So it depends. But in a nutshell, it is wise for a peaceful home, the wife to show the husband, or the husband to show the wife their income.
Okay.
So does your wife know your salary then?
Yeah.
Yeah,
she does.
He said that. He said that earlier.
Okay.
He said that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You finish your. You still have something to say?
Yeah. So the reason some of them that happens, there is a reason. Hello?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Those ones that their eye, there are some women that come for marriage. There are some who did not come for marriage. They come for your pocket. So such people, they can never show you anything. Rather, you are the one to bring. If the money is not, and maybe you are expecting your income and your income has not landed or come, the woman will tell you, no, she don't have anything. So it's very versa. So I much love the it today. A good home, which everybody should emulate. They don't have secrets. Even my wife know my password of my ATM. She knows it.
Yeah. You see, that's trust, and
that's a good woman.
That's a good woman, and that's trust that you guys build. It takes time to build trust, man, and then you guys have done that. That's good.
So you don't have any secrets. Anything that has advantage has disadvantage. I learned this from my mother-in-law. The two of them, the husband knows her PIN number, the wife knows her PIN number. When the Mr. Death knocks at her door, the husband knows the password. Her money in the bank will be a thing of story.
Yeah.
But because the husband knows the password and her ATM has not expired, so the husband uses the whole thing. And on it, I learned a lot. When I came back to the house, I told my wife everything. I knows my wife's password. Even my phone password, she knows it, and I know her own.
Yeah.
So we do things in common.
Okay, that's a beautiful one. Yeah,
that's a beautiful one. That's very, very good. That's recommended. It's very good,
Yeah, but we don't have that many kind of marriages in
don't
today's
have
world
those
today.
kind of marriages. It's one of those.
It's like one out of 100.
Yeah, you're one of the blessed one.
Yeah, one out of.
So you have to you have to be grateful.
It's quite a good woman though.
Yeah, be grateful. Be grateful.
A lot of them will use it against you.
Yeah, thank you for your call. Yeah, I appreciate.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, cheers. Yeah, it's you have what I grabbed from there. What you were saying is that Why some of the women they don't tell their husband? Some of them husband, some of them they will start channeling the money.
They're
They
probably
will
like, yeah, start,
they demanding for
yeah, they start introducing bills
yeah
that you're to pay,
yeah they
especially in
collect
this
all the money.
country. And sometimes, if you're desperate to keep the man,
Mm.
I remember my cousin. I just pray he doesn't see this video. That was what happened to him, because then he the lady was the breadwinner,
Mhm,
and initially loved the idea of having a man in her life. Yeah, I mean, this career women that,
mhm.
uh, yeah, when it was time, I mean, they got together, and then he got to a point. He was driving her cars, living in her house. I
Mm.
got to a point, and she says, "Oh, you gotta start bringing something," and that was the end of the relationship.
The guy left.
Yeah, that was the end of the relationship. Yeah.
So he was just using the lady.
I wouldn't say you. Some men just like the soft life. Yeah, you earn more good. You have
That's
a
what
man in your life. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. But some of the
you
women, once
have a man.
they know they are men, they know that this the kind of guy maybe. That
Mm.
once they disclose how much they're earning, the income and everything,
But
some of the men they will stop working.
yeah, the thing is that the guy likes a soft life, and
Mm,
if you meet these kind of men that are loyal to you, I just like, for example, Nicki Minaj's husband is not working. So if you meet this kind of man that is loyal to you, I don't think it's right for you to ask them to provide. Like, that they like the soft life. They come into, you want a man. I'll be very honest with you. You see all these career women that earn a lot more,
mhm,
they would tell you for a fact they're lonely. It's
mhm.
just that sometimes it becomes a little bit difficult for them to combine being feminine and submissive and providing for. Because the
Yes.
moment you start providing for a man, you feel more masculine as a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
moment you
Some of
start
them.
providing, you feel more masculine
Yeah.
as a woman. So, and then, but then it becomes a problem when the man, yeah, as a man, the moment you've discovered that this woman provides a lot more, then you kind of have to let go of some of your masculine privileges and just enjoy being a man, doing what men do, but then respect her for being the provider. And I
Yeah.
called her that.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It depends on the man. It depends on what you want for
Yeah,
your
that
relationship, how
yeah,
you want to do that.
that's the thing
Because if
that
you know
really
your
causes.
yeah.
That's the thing that really causes that. Like, for example, if you look at that relationship where the men tell you they enjoy staying at home
Mm,
while the woman goes to work, if you check that relationship, they respect the power dynamics
yeah.
that, oh, the woman makes all the money. Okay, now let's look at the bad boys that you talked about.
Mm,
That okay. Now, if a bad boy is dating a girl that pays, or okay, like I've heard more than 10, 12 stories. Like, the moment a woman starts giving you money and being your provider, I
mm.
mean, the power dynamics changes. And women are not good with power. Yeah, the moment they start providing for you, the moment they start, yeah, paying your bills, they want to have control over you. But then all these bad boys you talk about
Mm.
now,
They're in control.
unless the woman is very desperate, those
It's
women you gave initial example that the bad boys is controlling them. They Most of them are really desperate to have a
it's
man in their life.
no, it's not being desperate. It's not being
Now, the
desperate.
moment you're desperate
No,
to
it's
have a
not.
man in your life,
It's not being desperate. Some of the guys you see, there are some women I know some even here in this country.
mm,
Their guys are the ones using their cars and all that, and those some of those guys are not working.
yeah, they're desperate to have men in their
No,
lives.
no, those are bad boys. They don't take shit. They beat you up on the street.
Yeah, but
They take.
okay,
They
now,
put. They, no,
okay,
no.
no,
They
you
create the
no,
boundaries.
you
They let.
didn't you
No, no,
didn't
no.
understand. Now, the
What I'm
moment you,
trying to.
mm,
What I'm trying to like let you know is that some of the guys knows their boundary. Just because you're giving, bringing the money does not mean that I'm not the man in the house. Do you understand what I mean? They know the lady know that you don't play with your man. Understand? And then
no,
once you start
yes, and
messing
the
up,
lady
yeah,
wants to keep her man.
that's what I'm. No, no, it's just the it's there. The boundary is there. They know the difference between an average man and this kind of man. What I'm trying to let you know, understand. There are some guys they don't take shit.
But I'll be very honest with you. That
They don't play.
there must be
It doesn't
something.
matter. It
There
doesn't matter how
must be
much you're gonna pay.
something the guy is good at that the lady wants to keep.
Yeah, that's the same thing that attracted.
Either
That's what attracted the lady to the guy
yeah,
at the first time.
either she wants to. Oh, because the thing is that a lot of women are a man can stay single and endure being single for a long period of time, but women are not created to be single. So, I mean, most successful women that don't have men in their lives would tell you clearly they wish they had the right man. So then sometimes, like, if it has to do with foregoing your own personal interest for the man to win, just so you keep him, then you got to do that.
Yeah, I know. I know. What I'm trying to analyze, what I'm trying to let you know is that there are some guys, there are some men that you can know because just because you are and you're bringing money, just because you're bringing money and all that does not mean that you have to like you 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 ride on them, you control them and all that. Just because you are the one anymore, just because you are the one paying some of the bills, or just because does not mean that you can ride them. There's some men that the boundary, they already set the boundary. It's not that they're lazy
But then
or
sometimes,
anything
okay,
and
now,
all that. So,
okay,
but once the lady start crossing
mm,
that boundary, there'll be problem.
but
And
then,
that's why some of the men you see that they
okay,
just
now,
walk away
for
out of the
example,
relationship.
you see the bad boys that you talk about. Now, the moment Now, there are certain things, there are certain mind games these bad boys play to keep those women in cage. One of the things they do is either they make them lose their self-esteem.
Mhm.
Because, I mean, this is a girl that earns money. I mean,
Yeah.
she earns money. She's an
Mhm.
alpha female.
Yeah.
I mean, and you don't do anything. Like, what do you do? All you bring is just to take her to the bedroom. I mean, she can afford to do that by
Now,
herself.
now there's something I don't know
I mean,
how
what
I
are
don't know
you? What
I don't know how
use
you
are
see.
you? It will
Uh,
get to a point, yeah.
yeah, she get
Yeah, it
tired.
will get to a point.
Yeah,
She will
she'll get
kick you
yeah
out,
she'll kick her
and
out.
women are very good at the moment that you're staying in their house. I mean, say two things. They will tell you. They'll remind you that this is
Mm,
their house.
I know. And now there's rule books, main rule books. Okay, those are the things. You cannot stay in a home where a woman is in control of. You cannot go out.
Yeah, but then I
You
mean,
cannot. There's when we're gonna read about the rules, things that men are not supposed to do. That might be one of the another topic that we have to look into. That's a different kind of conversation. You understand? But what I'm trying to say is that you have to understand this. There's something that attracted the lady to you.
mm,
There's something that
the
she
moment that thing is
yeah,
exhausted,
that's
she
what I'm
would throw
saying.
you
That's
out.
what I'm going to. Once she see there's something that she saw in you that brought her to you. But if you don't realize, if you don't know what is
Mm,
that in order for you to like enhance it. What I mean enhancing it, just like to keep it fresh all the
mm.
time.
But then,
Then she get bored,
but
and once she get bored,
yeah, she
she
throws
doesn't.
you out.
Yeah,
But then,
she go back.
now the thing is that do not forget that some of these women that like bad boys, this is as a result of an unhealed trauma. Because probably they've had the relationship they've had in the past has been with bad boys. So this is the kind there are some ladies that have dated bad boys that hurts them, that the only men they feel attracted to are
Mm.
bad men, bad boys. The good boys are boring and
But that
unattractive, yeah.
95% of women
Mm.
they like bad boys.
Yeah, and then because okay,
But now, if
mm,
you, it depends on what you call bad boys.
men that are controlling men.
Now
I mean,
that
do you know,
that
I've been in
to them,
forums.
some women they will tell you what they see as a bad boy might be quite different for what you as a man see as
But
bad boy.
90% of the time, I
But they
mean,
like bad boys.
I've watched videos, and I can tell you that most of all what they're saying are the same. They will tell you they need a man that will put them in their place. They need a man that will tell them to shut up. They don't
Mhm.
need a yes man.
That's now you're
So
talking.
then, now that's the thing is that I
That's the
mean,
boundaries.
yeah. So then now, if you meet a good guy that
Mm.
wants to reason with you, that wants to talk, that wants to, yeah, they don't see that as I've seen. I've I read a story where this lady was saying that her man hasn't cheated. How does she even know that the man is attractive? How come you've not cheated? Yeah, and some women actually feel good when they notice that other women are coming
I'm
after
coming
you.
after you.
So then isn't that foolishness? Like
Now
you
that's he said some
mm,
women. There are some women. They are the same like
most of
yeah
them.
no the same like men. There are things that we have to get attracted. There's kind of a woman maybe you like, maybe it's not something I like.
Mm,
Some men they like women that have nyash.
mm,
Some they like tall. It's everyone the same. Some
mm.
men to women the same thing. The way they classified bad man or bad men or bad boys is quite different from all of different. They will tell you different stories. It depends on what they.
Yeah,
Some
but
of them
most
are
of
not some.
most of them they want you to put that. Like I was listening to this interview. I'm like, why do you need? You're above 18. Why do you need a man that will put you in your place as an
because they
above 18 year
because
old?
they need
Because
to
you're
control.
stupid.
They need that control. They need someone that been in charge. They need the man to like be
Because
in charge.
yeah,
They
because
need
you're a
someone.
child that needs to be
No,
put
no, no.
in
It's
their
not.
place.
It's not that women need to find that attractive.
Yeah,
Find that
that's the
attractive.
problem. And
Yeah.
then the men that brings that put you in
On
your
your
place have their own baggages that come with it.
that's the,
They will put you in your place, and they
yeah.
have their own baggages as well that would also put you in your place.
That's the way it works. The same way. It's
Mm,
once you find that thing that is in what they always say something excite your woman. There's something that she likes,
mm.
she finds attractive in you. There's something that attracts her to using at the first place. So why should you leave that?
But then the problem is that
You
I
shouldn't
mean,
leave that.
I think one of the topics we're going to talk about is when, because sometimes now don't feel the monsters you feed today might
Mm,
come and attack you tomorrow.
yeah.
You see those men that will put you in your place. Do not complain when they become toxic. In the yeah, if the moment they notice that oh this thing turns you on, putting you in your place and being controlling.
Mhm.
And so there's a thin line between being controlling and putting you in your place to being toxic and manipulative.
Yeah.
And don't complain when they start manipulating you, when they start paying zero attention to your emotions. They're
Yeah.
trying to put you in your place.
Yeah. It's like that. I'm telling you. And that's the reason why some of the women sometimes once they know their man, once they know their man, like what the gentleman when he called, he said that some of them they know that their husband will take all the money. There are some men that are here in this country. I know some. Okay, they brought their wife from Nigeria, then they help her get a job. So they gave her her account. All the money that she's working,
Mm.
all the money that she's working is going into their account. As the money is going to the account, the man is using the whole money. The man is using the whole money. So what do you expect?
She
What do
probably
you
do,
think? And
she probably don't have friends.
that's the reason why you see that that
Yeah.
she will not explain. They
Hello.
will not. Yeah, hello.
Yeah. Based on what your colleague is saying, I concur with him. There are some women that doesn't like a dull man or cool men. They love hard men. Understand? Like there are some women that
Most of them, they want it
yeah,
hard,
there are
harder. They
some
be harder. I mean, we hear a lot of harder.
bullying them.
But
You know?
to be honest with you, like, have we ever heard softer? All we heard is harder. Like 80%
Yeah,
of women, 90 harder.
yeah. So I can remember years back when we were in school, when we were in university, you know, some ladies use their hand to look for all these
Qualities, yeah.
guys. The reason some of them they feel for protection
Mm-hmm.
that he doesn't talk to them anyhow in school or guys ordinary they call Jew guys don't maltreat them anyhow in school or talk to them anyhow. So those one they feel like hard guys, bad boys, they go for them, use them as a shield.
Mm-hmm.
Understand? So you see them, anything those guys do to them, they will not count it as anything because they are the one putting themselves into the guy's life.
Mm-hmm.
And you see, those guys will not, some of them will not value them.
Mm-hmm.
Some will be maltreating them anyhow. And that's the reason why some of them, you see that they bring everything to sustain either the relationship or the marriage or anything,
Mm.
just to you see them spending without
Mm. Mm-hmm.
complaining. So you have categories of people. Understand?
Yeah,
I I know vividly many of them during our years back. People can tell you, you see them because you are so or you belong to one group in the school. See them. At least I have such incidents days back in school. I don't know, a girl just coming to me, say she saw me in one activity or the other. Understand? Because of that, this girl can't do without me. But I don't value her then. Understand? So that's then. Those there are some that can impose themselves
Mm-hmm.
in all this. I call it impose because you see those guys maltreating them, bullying them, doing a lot. They will still be there because they want something. So that's mine.
yeah,
I concur with you
yeah,
in
yeah,
that area.
yeah. Thank you. You know, okay. So, we trying to like come to the end of the session. We're rounding up. Okay. So, the consequences. What do you think is going to be the consequences when
Mm.
when the man, for example, when the man find out, the husband finds out how much she's earning at the end of the
It's probably going to affect trust. And if the man is a nice man, let's say the man was a nice man and very nice and doesn't care. Some men, they don't care like someone like myself, I don't care how much you earn. Yeah, I want to do the whole providing. I don't care how much you earn, whether you earn 1 million, 2 million, I don't care. But then there are some, yeah, if they discover that, oh, there were problems, because there was this story I read on Twitter. The man was very sick. The woman had the money because she was hiding it. She didn't bring it out till the man died.
Mhm.
So if in that case, yeah, then is a problem. But then if it is a man that doesn't care and the man has money and doesn't really care about all the woman makes,
Yeah, that's I'm saying that. So the consequences once he finds out that
yeah, there's a
she's
lot of
earning a lot more than him and all that, and then she allowing him to like take all the responsibilities and
mhm.
everything, passing through the stress and all that, while she's keeping the money and all that. That's a big problem. It's going to be a very very
It
big problem.
depends on the man, I would say
No,
as
serious. No, no,
well.
no. No matter what, it's going to be a very big problem. That's something. That's what I'm saying. Is a cultural thing. Is a big cultural thing, because the white people has make
Because
they made
let's say,
life
for
easy.
example,
They made life easy.
if the woman is working and you know, okay, she's working
Uh,
and she's working like 20 hours or 40 hours, but then and there is a problem that you can't solve, and you've been the one providing and she's been keeping all her money, and then
mm.
you ask her to do it. Now, the fact that she didn't do it then should show you that, oh, this person is probably not on the same page as I am. A good woman, no matter how whether she's hiding or should now look at it this way with the case of the other color. Now, if the woman doesn't even show you, but then in cases, and then let's say when it's time for shopping for the food for the month, she tells you, oh, don't worry, I've done it. When it comes to sorting certain bits, oh, don't worry, I've done it. Oh yeah, and then you can see, oh, she didn't tell me how much she's earning, but she's contributing. Now, having to tell you how much she earns is not the main problem. The main problem is her not contributing. Now, okay, it's your birthday, and then she bought you an expensive shares, and she gave you, there was this couple challenge I saw on Instagram. The man had a lot of debt, a credit card debt, and the woman was, yeah, took loans. The woman was doing a lot of things behind the scene, and then surprised him and said, "I've paid all your debt," and the man just busted into tears. Now, that's what matters, not how much she's earning.
That's that's what I wanted to like. I wanted us to like use that to like like what I mean, like summarize everything that we discussed this evening.
I think it's all about the woman contributing,
Yeah,
not about how much she earns.
that's one thing many people that they are not getting, they are not understanding relationship. there's no relationship that doesn't have its problems. Okay, but the issue is not because it's happening in social media. A lot of people are complaining about relationships and everything. Then some people are having that mindset that relationship is too hard.
It is hard. I'll be very
When
honest
let
with
me
you.
let me
It is
understand.
hard.
When the relationship gets too hard, is when the person that you're in relationship with,
Not on the same
they are
page.
not on the same page.
Mm,
It's gonna be a very it's
mm.
become hard.
I agree with you
Even
on
your
that.
love. But if you're lucky,
Mm. I
if you
meet the
luck,
right
or
person.
if you meet someone that compliments you, someone that
Mm,
wants to be in a relationship with you, because at
mm,
the end of the day, it's two of you in that relationship.
mm.
It doesn't matter how much she's earning or
She's earning,
you're
yeah.
earning. You all know your duties. You know that we are in this game
And together, yeah.
to make sure that everything is okay.
Mm,
You understand that some women that even before even they saying anything, some of them will they buy holidays. They will just book a holiday and say that want us to go holiday
mm,
with their money. Some of them
mm,
they put food, buy
mm,
shopping, do some other stuff. It doesn't take them. There's no
mm.
sweat. They don't sweat in about because they know it's our family. This is our home. They're doing it for their home.
Us, yeah.
It's not like some people you see them on social media. They'll come out there and start telling you, "Yeah, my money is my money. My husband money is our money." Those are foolish women because that is bullshit. Know what I'm saying? That is bullshit. Is because why are you in that game? What are you? What is your end game? At the end of the day, the whole money you put in the bank and all that. Understand? The man maybe is hustling, trying everything just to make sure that everything is like going.
Mm,
Everything's. But why can't you come and make it easy so that he will have more time for you,
mm,
have more time for the children. Both
mm.
of you
And
can have more time to
yeah, and then
enjoy
less
life.
pressure,
Let's
yeah.
do you understand? Enjoy that life together. You go on holiday together, do everything instead of one person carry the whole burden on his life,
I think
and then you're putting
it'd be
blaming
a lot
happening. But that's
sweeter,
bullshit.
yeah, if the woman just, yeah,
You
showed
understand?
us without being told.
That's what I'm saying. He wants to
Mm.
understand what you are in that relationship for, what it is that you're doing there, what is your end game, what is it
Yeah,
that you're looking
don't
for.
worry about this. I will
What
take
is it
care
that
of
you're
this,
looking
yeah.
for? What is it that you guys want to achieve?
Mm.
What is it? Do you understand what I mean? And that
Yeah.
is one of the majority of things that when I said about cultural influences, that is majority of what we're having. We still have that mindset that men are the providers. So because you are the provider, then you're going to die. And that's why many of our fathers, they are dying early.
That quite
They are
long.
dying
Yeah.
early. As they are dying early, their wives are traveling abroad, going everywhere.
Remarrying, yeah.
They are moving, going around with their children, going this place, going on different places,
Mm.
traveling. Why the men they are dying early because they in their head they believe they are the providers. They're going to provide and provide and forget that their woman supposed to be what a helper to help
Mm.
them make it easier for them to do what to live longer. But they don't. So if you have that mindset that yeah, you be the one providing, you have to be here because I'm a provider, forgetting that you guys are two. When two good heads,
But then
it makes it
you
easy.
know there are families where, I mean, in the Asian community here, for example, there's this African shop. I used to go buy African foods, and it's owned by an Asian man, an India Pakistani or so. Now he earns 100% of the money. The wife is a stay at home. They don't have children, but the woman is a stay at home.
Mm.
She does the laundry, cleaning, cooking. She makes the home, and he makes all the money. Now, in that case, there are cases where the woman takes care of the children, does, and it is in this country, yeah, the woman does the home, raises the children, cooks, clean, yeah, raises the home, and the man provides. So the man provides 100% of the income. So when you're back home, you have food to eat and a clean house and children that are well raised for you
Yeah,
once you go out there and
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Depends on how you guys understand yourself in relationship. Some
mm,
families they know they know how much the wife and the husband knows how much, but at the end of the day, they probably have a bank account, joint account where they put all the money that for the family
and they probably have like a
expenses.
joint
So
goal.
their own personal accounts, they use it for their own self,
Mm,
whatever they want to do, but they have how much they'll be contributing every month
contribute, yeah.
for the family. That one is different. Depends on how you guys understand your relationship, how you want to put it together and
Mm,
then do it. At the end of the day, it's just for you to be happy. It's
mm,
not for you guys to be because, for example, if your woman is making more money and you are hustling, struggling to keep up, it will affect your health.
Probably die quick.
It will affect your mental health.
Stroke.
You will not have more time to rest. Why? But if she is there to help you, you will have time to rest. You have time now to spend with her.
With her and the
You
children,
have time
yeah.
to spend with the children. You also have time for yourself. That is a problem. So if you have a good woman that understand the dynamics of relationship, they understand that two of you that's supposed to work together to achieve whatever you guys achieve, it's going to be easy. You don't it's even to have a discussion on what to do. It's not going to be hard. It's not going to be hard because the understanding is there. You have the same mindset. It's there. So that to me, that's the only thing I would say. That's where I'm going to conclude. We're going to like
Mm.
conclude on this topic this evening. Understand? So seriously, that's why I'm saying I said no relationship is easy. There's no relationship that is better than the other one. The only difference is just that two people that are in that relationship, the way they
Have
have
decided to make it work.
the understanding is there. They communicate with each other and they have the same mindset. They have the same goal. They have what they want to achieve. At the end of the day, the children will grow and it's still two of you going to stay together.
Mm.
Do you understand? So all those money you are keeping in the bank, you are leaving it for the bank
Mm.
while you're supposed to bring the money home for you guys to enjoy, put together, and move forward. The same way men do, a man would think about his kids, think about his wife, think about the home before he even think about himself.
Himself, yeah.
So if
90% of the
that's
men.
it, if a woman have the same mindset, she think about the home, think about the kids, think about the husband before thinking about herself. You see that they have the same.
Mm.
Everything's gonna be easy. It's gonna be easy, but I think it's difficult to achieve that to
Mm.
find that kind of woman. But if you have that kind of woman in your home, man, you are blessed.
Mm.
Your life is gonna be easy. You have the sweetest life. It doesn't matter how
Mm.
much money you
So I
have.
was talking to this man, this bus driver, the other day, and he was really excited. So he was telling me about their marriage. He said the wife takes care of the bills. Either I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know how. There was this power tussle. No, that was not power tussle. There was this way they planned it. He pays the rent, and the wife takes care of all the bills. So he has savings. The wife has savings.
So both of them are working together.
And he was so excited. I've been married for
Yeah.
years.
He's happy. He has time for the wife. Both of them have to have time.
Because
So
then
if they
let's
want to go
say
on
for
holiday, they go on holiday, have time.
mm,
Him himself, he can enjoy himself. She gonna enjoy herself.
as well,
They
yeah.
have the same mindset while you're going together. That's the only thing we're trying to say. But so many African homes, I'm sorry to say, so many of us that are coming from Africa, our mindset is different, and which is very bad. It's very, very bad.
Mm,
If you come in living home, coming abroad, or even some in back in Nigeria, some of them are back in Africa as well, some of them. Some of the women, just because they're man, just that title,
the man, yeah.
the man is the provider. They don't care. They don't really care.
Yeah, I know some that they wouldn't even use their money to cook.
Even to just to even
Yeah.
see to buy pure water, to
Yeah,
buy just
they would
water,
not use their money.
they will have
Yeah.
to wait for the man to come back to get that money to buy.
I've seen a few of those instances. Yeah, but then that one is not good. The woman isn't really there
It's now
for
they because of their mindset.
mm,
Are you getting me? Their son or daughter will come back from school. They need school fees or something. She has the money. She will not bring out nothing. You have to wait for your father to come back.
mm,
The money you have, who's going to enjoy the money?
mm,
These are your kids. Do you understand what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
That mentality is what affecting a lot of homes. And that's a problem. That's a big, big problem. I don't know, man. I don't really know. So, guys, man, seriously. Yeah, before we close again this evening, I want to bring this thing up again. The
The offer.
the offer we still having. Okay, please, if I have not joined in, just it's not hard. It's just just follow one on Facebook or subscribe to our YouTube channel. Just on Fridays, just once a week. Just join us on the program. Either comment or make a call or something like that. Okay. All our programs we're bringing up, just like or just share the program and all that. That's all. Okay. So on the 22nd of
Next month.
22nd of next November, then we have to the lucky winner will just enjoy it. Okay, it's $50 and a 2 night in a prestigious 4-star hotel, the country where the person is. Understand? So that's it. All right, guys. Okay. I think that's why we'll be wrapping up this evening. It was a wonderful topic. So though a little bit
A
what do you
bit
think?
back and forth, yeah.
You understand? What do you really think? What is it?
I think it's all
It's a very
about,
sensitive
it's
topic.
all about contributing and helping as a woman. But then the thing is that women don't really like being asked, oh, you need to do. No, they like doing it out of their own
Out of
will.
their own will. When you want to impose yourself on them,
No, no.
that's when it will
But
be
if they do
problem.
it out of their own will,
Yeah.
then
That's okay. All right, guys. Thank you for those that
thank
called.
you for
Thank you
this
for those that
evening.
joining
Yeah.
us this evening. And also, please don't forget that the only thing we're trying to achieve here is for you to have a healthy relationship. At the end of the day, you have a healthy relationship. Okay. And then try to find someone that compliments you. That's the most important thing. Okay. All right. See you on Friday next week
Thank you.
on another enticing,
Episode. Yeah.
intriguing topic. Okay. Have a lovely and wonderful weekend.